Hello guys, this is Avcoor, and I wanted to talk about SR heroes. There's a reason I want to talk about SR heroes because people will be detracted from this game because of the cost to level up and build SSR heroes. But those people who just want to have fun and play the game, I'm here to tell you that SR heroes are very valuable and will help you get through a lot of content. So what are the benefits and negatives to SR heroes? Well, that's what I'm here for. I'll start by saying this. SR heroes do not have the same stat appropriation as SSR heroes.
아비아 파엘, 등대의 인도로 당신 곁에 왔습니다.
So let's go to, all right, what's a good example? Let's see an SSR hero. All right. Okay, say Simi.
나와 검술 대결을 하고 싶다고?
So when we look at Simi's stats, you got ASABS. So if you look at this dude,
외로움은 치유하기
B,
힘든
A,
병이야. 내게
BBA.
관심을 가져. 언젠가는
I like his voice.
별빛처럼 빛나게 될 거라고.
His stat allocation, he has no S stats. But if you notice, it's not that bad. It's just not overwhelming like
나와 검술
hers.
대결을 하고
Because you got
싶다고? 아마
ASABS.
5분도 못 넘길 텐데.
S concentration is amazing for a ranger assassin type unit.
외로움은
He only has A.
치유하기 힘든 병이야.
But yet there are
내게
pluses
관심을
to
가져. 언젠가는
oh my god.
별빛처럼 빛나게
We're gonna
될
choose
거라고.
somebody else, guys, because this guy just yeah. But there are benefits to SR heroes. First of all, it's easy to rank them up. So let's go out of here real quick. And let's go to summon. "90 pulls, you're guaranteed SSR hero. So if you pull 90 times in the gacha, you'll get an SSR hero, guaranteed. But the thing about it is, every 10 pulls, you're guaranteed an SR hero. Every 10 pulls. Maybe 2 if you're lucky. Maybe 2. And once they get to higher stars, their
아비아
performance
파엘,
goes way up.
등대의 인도로 당신
Like,
곁에 왔습니다.
even if you look at my Avia, who's at rank 6, her performance is way higher than some of my other healers. Even like
아비아를
Clefairy,
돌봐주셔서 감사합니다.
if
바로스에 있을
I show you
때보다
a comparison of
훨씬
healing,
웃음이 많아졌어요.
she'll actually out heal Clefairy because her magic
아비아
attack
파엘,
actually gets higher than hers. Where she's at 725, 855.
아비아를
She's at
돌봐주셔서
590,
감사합니다.
541.
바로스에 있을 때보다.
So at higher ranks, your stats will increase to a point where it is noticeable. It's hard to rank up SSR heroes. So when you look at SR heroes like Lohanes,
앉으시지요, 청년이여.
if you put the time in, you
자신에게
can actually
시간을
rank
좀
these guys
내어주고
up pretty high.
마음의 목소리를 들어보십시오.
And another thing about SR heroes, there's a decent variety of SR heroes. Like, Inheart is actually a really good tank. She just doesn't have some of the tools that makes Gabriel
이곳은
good.
영역계 적 작업 부서다.
But if you
무슨
don't have
일이지?
Gabriel,
먼
she's not a bad replacement.
유령왕님을 위해 존재한다.
In fact, there's a lot of stuff in her kit that's really good. I won't say that
남의 머리 위는 왜 자꾸 쳐다보는 거야?
Saoirse is as good as Charlotte, since Charlotte is the best character in the game. I'll never say that. But what I will say is her DPS is extremely high. And for that and that alone, she's a solid replacement. Because sometimes you can't get Charlotte. A lot of people don't have Charlotte. And those who do have Charlotte either got lucky or they invested a lot of resources like me into getting Charlotte. And if you just want to play the game for fun, then that shouldn't be an option for you. Well, there's other characters that can perform similar roles, albeit one aspect of the role that certain units perform. Like Charlotte does more than just DPS. She's an aggressive DPS. That means she can DPS more than a regular unit. Shearsha cannot consistently DPS the way Charlotte does, and she doesn't have an auto revive in her kit, but she does deal fixed damage. So that's something to consider. Like with these SR heroes, you have to get creative in how you apply and use them. And then there's guys like Nicholas.
교실에서 수업하는 거 지루했는데.
They kind of break the mold as when you look into his traits. Not only does he have a leadership skill, but he also has off healing. So if you were to invest in Nicholas, not only can he DPS, but he can heal a little bit. So there's a lot of versatility in the units here. Like
어떤
William,
군경에 처해도 신께서 우리를 희망으로 인도하실
people dirt William because his like skills are kind of like meh, but you realize that he's a light warrior, and that's enough to get him through. Because there are times where you just want someone to generically attack the opponent and not worry about weaknesses or bonuses, and William can do that. So I want people to understand when playing this game that you don't have to play at the competitive level to enjoy it and complete content. That there are SR heroes that can fill that bill. And I'm going to show you in the next couple of videos. I'm going to do character overviews of SR heroes because people need to understand that the thing about zlonggames is they make you pay money, but they keep you hooked by allowing you to experience the game at a lower level. Then you play the game, you see the mechanics, and then you want to spend money. So the trick is to know what you want out of the game and play it at that level. And if you just want to play the game for fun, SR heroes are really good. Even Brown is really
성관계사
good.
브라운 환영
So
인사 드립니다. 조남이
keep that in
어떻게
mind
되시나요?
when you play this game. That there's a lot of good SR heroes, and I'll talk about some R heroes that have a little bit of functionality because right now
미라토스산에 바람이 불기 시작했습니다.
Hayate
마가레트님께
is looking like
경치 보러 가자고 해야
something
할까요?
I actually need to invest in. I'll talk about that later in a separate video. And this dude here,
소망의 메아리
this is one of the best
현실의
like
실체
debuff characters in the game, and he's an SR unit.
사람들은
So
너무나도 오랫동안 억압되어 왔어.
so you have to consider
내
that.
노래가
And if it wasn't for like Ballet,
작은 마을의 멧돼지 기사도 기사 아닌가?
yeah, if
오늘
it wasn't for
멧돼지
Ballet, she'd
기사는
actually
또
be really
누굴
good.
구하러 갈까나?
But we have Ballet, so that's why she's kind of like not that great because Ballet comes with like her own kit, her own everything, and she builds up stars gradually. And they're both the same element. If they weren't the same element, Melissa would actually be good. So keep that in mind when you play this game that SR heroes are actually good. And the last point I'll make about SR heroes, they fill gaps in your party. In this game, you're at least guaranteed within the first 2 to 3 weeks to get at least 3 SR heroes. You'll get one free SR hero. You'll get one from the one from the Nola, Sighard, and Lena, and over time you'll accumulate at least 90 tickets to get another SSR hero. So you're guaranteed to at least get 3 SSR heroes. But with SR heroes, they'll fill in the gaps in your party until you, over time, start replacing them with other SSR heroes. And then you'll get the functional party that you see a lot of us content creators and Wales use. So, anyways, that's just for now, and I'll come out with character reviews on these SR heroes, and you'll realize they're really good. And I'll also come out with a video on the 3 main characters because I think overall these 3 main characters are actually better than the 3 main characters from Langresser, and I'll explain to you why that is. But anyways, if you like my content, hit the like, share, subscribe button, and I'll get back to you. Have a great day, and goodbye.